So just to recap what I was doing last time, we had I will reopen this character here, and what I want to do is I want to re-render him like this. Oh, sorry, no, I want to redo the render of this guy. This is the current render I have, but I just want to do it in the same way that I did for the previous model that I did, the Megagato. And in order to make a proper turn like I did for the Megagato, I just need to up-res a bit of this character before I start the rendering process. So this is what I'm going to be doing again this week. So last week I kind of like up-res the arm a little bit. It's nothing much. It's just some parts were really sluggish, and I was just afraid that like even with like texture and everything, that we could see it. Right now, I'm just missing the center part here. That is still a bit low in resolution. Yeah. So in the end, it's still like a model that I won't necessarily spend a lot of time like polishing. The goal is still to stay somewhat simple with our with the result, but I just want to give it like a bit of a bit more love. I'll just notice one or two things that I'm gonna fix right away. Maybe not fix, but enhance, I would say. Enhance, enhance. Geez, I can't I can't get the right calibration for this. There we go. So in the background, I'm listening to. Well, you can't hear it. I'm not putting music in my background anymore. But on my side, I'm listening to Children of Bottom, which is something I used to listen to when I was a kid a lot, and much less now, but still fun to listen to it once in a while. Actually, I still listen to it mostly when I'm at the gym though, because it's kind of like it's pretty a pretty energetic style of music, right? So Alfio Presutti, hello to you too. Eugene Pleska, how was your day? This is pretty good, I'd say. All in all, so far, but I mean, it's just started, right? So there's no, yeah, it just started. Man, there's some stuff that is very sketchy on that mesh. I wonder if like if I can just like up-res it by adding some like some stuff like that to it. Like it doesn't cost much and it adds like resolution, so last time I didn't really do it on the arm. I kind of like let go of that part, but looking at it now, I'm like, maybe something can be done. It's like so easy to add those like those little cylinders here. It's a bit redundant, but you know, I prefer that to something that looks maybe too low mesh. It's really not time consuming also, so it's kind of like there you go. That's actually going to help quite a lot. Now we're going to have to repeat that to the other side, though. That's the drawback of like working from this character that's like already in pose. Yeah, it's going to help a little bit. Okay, let's do the other side real quick. I'll check the chat once I'm done with the arm over here. Now for little details. Almost done. Okay, I just forgot a little piece over here. A little bit. This thing. And here also. What was it? Just a bit bigger. All right. And here I just noticed I forgot to do this, and then we're going to be okay. We're going to be done. All right, cool. That's good. Let's save this. Okay, so just checking the chat again. Globek Diego, hello. Eggminator, Alex Lio. Yeah, I know. That's sad for sure, for sure. Oh, for me the day is ending. Yeah, okay. I see. What is the step you are? Did you already clean and remesh this mesh? I'm just making I'm taking a mesh that was already like meant just to be like a blocking, and I'm trying to just like up-res the model a tiny bit really quick with some like quick techniques, because I want to be able to make a render out of it, and I can't have it like be too low in resolution. Okay, so I guess you sculpt the sketch first, but how do you go from sketch to well-defined shape geometry? Well, for that you're gonna need to watch my other streams. I start from scratch on a few models, so you can see my entire process there. But it is a process, that's for sure. So for anybody that wants to watch more videos that I did, just go at the link at the bottom. You can check my YouTube page. I have archived all the videos there, and you can see like a bunch of little clip tutorial videos and whatnot. All right. Okay, so let's take this mesh and split some parts, because there's some parts I'm not gonna need to do any like reworking on them. It's gonna be fine like it is. Also, I'm gonna split the head from the body. Let's split the head first. Let's do that now. Oh wow, did I dynamish that into one mesh? Oh, okay, no, I think there's like floater meshes. Alright, so this way we have the head that's separated from the rest. Wow, that's disgusting mesh. Let's get rid of that now. Maybe I'm gonna have like a little cleanup to do as well. Actually, I want to check the duplicate mesh now. Is it like an accident, or did I do that on purpose? Oh, I might actually have filled them because yeah, there was like too much noise. So I'll need to probably like dynamesh that to make it like intentionally merged together. Wow, that was done. Yeah, that character was really done quickly. I remember, like, I think I sculpted it in like a day or something. So I went like really fast, and that was the goal, right? I was just doing like a little like speed sculpt for fun, and I turned out just really liking this character. So I made it like a thing. Actually, let's just split the entire body. There we go. Bit of floater mesh here and there. Let's delete them. Okay, so let's select a few things I'm gonna want to trying to get some like hard surface, more hard surface edges on this guy here. So those kind of like cylinders, those I can keep at this level of resolution. They already look good. These are also good. Maybe like the bolts, I'll just give them like a little added subdivision level. All of that I can add a subdivision level to it. Easy fix to give it a bit more resolution. Here, a bit of a smooth directional. This way I don't lose the cavities, but I just smooth the mesh a little bit. I'm just gonna unskew this thing here. Maybe add like a little alpha on it, just to zhuzh it up. Toy Infinite, sorry, I can't read that language. Hi, could you run a parallel broadcast on YouTube because it's easier to translate? No, I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want to, it's just I don't know how to do that. And also, I don't. I'm having sometimes like broadcasting and lag issues. So if I lag into places, I don't know if it's gonna slow down. I don't know if like that's something you might know if broadcasting to more than one place, if it's heavier on the processing power of the machine, or if it's gonna make one or the other lag. Don't know if somebody knows about that. Pistol Pete, bon matin à toi aussi. Bon matin, mon ami. There's still maybe one thing to upres here though. At the bottom of that mesh, there was a bit of a low resolution here. Now it's better like this. I'm gonna try to also create like a better separation around like this area here, like this. Okay, it's just like a cleaner cut. No, it's not really changing much, but it's helping to not have like things that look like they're clipping too much, especially. Probably gonna dynamish that to kind of like remove all of those like weird mesh problem that I'm creating because I'm using like very quick and dirty techniques that I like to call them. Oh, I think I clipped my mesh here by accident. Did I? Yeah, okay, so I'll duplicate this mesh. I'll keep those here. Oops. I'll delete those here. Bon matin. Hey Marco, I'm watching from my phone. Don't know if it's showing, but what resolution contour work in this stage of detailing? Sorry, what did you say, contour? Are you working with Dynamesh? It's a mix of like Dynamesh and other stuff. Really, it's really like a mishmash. I'm really in like this kind of like sketch phase that at least the model is in the model I'm working on right now. Like the meshes were really done like with like anything. Like I used what I thought would be like the quickest to do each of them, and like I said, it's a mishmash of stuff because the spirit of that model when I did it before I clean it, like right now, it was really made to be like a speed model, so I didn't care about the looks of it and format and all that stuff. Okay, the tubes and stuff I can keep it like it is. That looks good enough. Sometimes I'm just seeing like small stuff and I'm just like going over and fixing it. In close up it looks so like low resolution, right? But like I said in my last stream, there won't be really any pictures taken from close up, so it's not really something that's bothering me. That clip right there, that's bothering me though. Just trying to hide it. Okay. My back really hurts. I've been working a lot lately at the computer, and man, it's showing. Be dynamic mesh are the future. Ça se fait facilement en multi-stream si jamais tu veux faire ça. Okay, back. Pete, is it like on an OBS that you do that? You just like I guess like send it to like another link additionally, but like will it slow down my computer? Will it slow down my streams? Because already sometimes I'm doing stuff in 3D that makes the computer like slow down a lot. So 3D Maniac, hello. To infinity. Thanks for the stream. Well, my pleasure. Gears99, hearts to you as well. Hey Marco, how are you doing? Well, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Balroth, hello. ODM official, would invest in a standing desk maybe might help. I actually have a standing desk. It's really hard to work on it. I only use it when I do like a lot of administrative stuff, and also I have to be careful because sometimes it hurts my knees because I just got a bad knees, so I have to be careful with it. But yeah, I do have a stand-up desk actually that I should be using more. Hey Pete, tu peux-tu m'envoyer ce message-là sur Facebook? Juste parce que sinon je vais l'oublier si esti. Serait pas mal à un ange. Alright, let's continue with that. So now we're at the point where we have like this mesh that was done in like one go, right? So I'll just try to go and like optimize it without really like moving anything by Well, first of all, I'm going to need to give it like an extra subdivision. So we're going to go up to 6 million on that mesh. Yeah, there we go, 6 million. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reinforce the cavities, which is also going to kind of like sharpen the edges of the cavities. And I'm going to count on this to give me that like that sharper, a tad more polished look, basically. And having more depth is not going to hurt for sure. The my smoothing right now is directional, right? So this way I can always smooth in what direction without losing the details while smoothing the other direction. Also, the smoothing is I use it to like flatten my surfaces, which helps to make it look like it's more polished. Especially for like small surfaces like this edge here that I just did. Or like these, I can just like smooth them and it removes the pixelization sometimes. There we go. See, that already looks more high res just because I drew like a sharp cavity around it. Did you get Angus when he was a puppy? I never told you about that. Yeah, I got Angus when he was 2 months old, actually, from the SPCA. It's funny that you're mentioning that because I just watched pictures of him when he was a baby recently. You know? Well, my wife showed me pictures. She was looking on her phone, and by God, it was cute. Not the same dog anymore. Now he's a big frickin' baby. Yeah, it's that guy. He just got an 8-week-old puppy last week. That's fucking awesome. That's basically like the age he was, more or less. And yeah, Sammy Fredo, that's my dog. Man, that's cool. I'm gonna have to go to your place and check it out before he grows too old. Yeah, this area here will be almost never seen, so don't need to go crazy on this part either. By the way, Pete, how are the cats? How are the cats accepting the new dog? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a bit more challenging for a cat when a dog comes in the picture if the cat has been like living there for a while. Like they suggest always to get like the cat and the puppy at the same time. I mean, it's not like you can control that easily. Basically, just life goes on. But yeah, I bet the cat are like the hell. It took a long time for my parents' cat to accept my dog. I mean, first of all, they don't live together, so it's this added like frequency is not helping to make things progress like super quick, right? But still, um, now it's fun because like now they absolutely coexist. Like they don't like cuddle or like really like go close to each other, right? But they can absolutely be in the same room, walk around, and that sort of stuff. No? So sometimes I change the radius of the orb crack, really because like I really want the edges of the brush to flatten um, like around the radius, and it just like creates like this like instant like edge effect. So it just really goes like more quickly. Like instead of like using H polish to polish those edges, if I can actually like curve a line, and it kind of like creates this cavity already. It just saves on time a lot. So yeah, so smooth directional really helps to remove those like pixelization. Orb crack to define the lines a bit more so we don't have that like blocky blurriness. I'll deepen the oops. Oops. So for the cloth part, that's going to be fine. That's not a problem. Actually, you know what? I'll color code the zones that I'm done with just to help myself visualize things. I color code my progress. The back was done really freaking fast. So that we're gonna have to. Well, at the same time, it's just the back. Like it's only going to be visible during the turnaround, so I don't want to do like too much about it either. Also, it's kind of like somewhat clean already. It feels like when I did the back, I was a bit more like diligent. Oops. I could use like alphas for that kind of stuff as well, but sometimes it goes pretty fast just to draw it. So I realized that like in with time, something that I have acquired is like understanding like how the brush will like react because you got like different brushes with different types of reaction. Like how does the like the radius or how the mesh reacts when it's at the radius of the brush, where it how it reacts when it's at the edge and that sort of stuff. Right? I think I said the same thing twice right there. I was lost in my thoughts. But yeah, the brush reaction with like since I've been working and doing that like a lot, I kind of like can predict like a certain reaction and sometimes something that can look like an accident when you use the brush. Like I try to also use it at my advantage sometimes. Like this orb crack, sometimes when an object is too much like on the side of the canvas or near another edge, it will kind of like pinch in the direction of the object. And well, sometimes I use that at my advantage. Hey Marco, awesome piece. I had a question around game engine hair and whether or not you use a particle workflow program to do it. I am so far from being able to give you an answer about that. I am sorry, my dude, or dudette. I when I do hair, it's like it's never for a game, and also I never use like fibers and stuff. I kind of like sculpt it in ZBrush and use like tubes and shit to make like fibers. So it's like so far away from. That being said, I did use fiber mesh once to make a haircut for Deus Ex, and they actually used it in their like fiber hair engine, their air or whatever. I don't remember how it was called, but like I actually did a haircut. But I don't, to be honest, like I don't think that like it's really like necessarily such a such a good haircut man, either. But it was interesting to be able to get like decent results in fiber mesh and quickly, also like really quickly, and put it in the game. Let me just check if I can find it. I can find pictures of the Z brush, but the it's like he's in the cinematic at the beginning for not like too long. Ah, no, I think it's gonna be almost impossible to find that. Eh, can't find it. I would need to. Yeah, we need to do some more deep research. I'm gonna use that thing again. Oops. Oh, that might have been a bit not the proper inclination for that. There we go. Better. Let's try to give some. Yeah, this is really crappy, this portion of the mesh here. But since it's the back, I'm gonna let it go. It's not an area I want to waste time on. Hmm. Okay. NFS buddy, I'm Marco. How are you? I have a question. How know that you give? I know that you give class in France, and I would like to know if you know Militic. No, I don't know what that is. Rob, I'm just curious. I look into the Deus Ex cinematic and I spy it. There we go. Hey Marco, how are you doing? Out of curiosity, are there any traditional poly modelers at Chaos Masons, Max Maya using Zen Modeler, Sculpting, and ZBrush? There's a few. We have a few poly modelers. Yeah, some clients they still use that approach. So yeah, sometimes we do have some poly modelers. If you have a poly modeling portfolio, don't hesitate to send it. Hey, are you not using symmetry? My model is not in symmetry, it's posed right now, so can't use symmetry. And there's no like gizmo or anything. It's like an old model. I'm just like pimping up a little bit before applying texture on it. So yeah, it's pretty tedious when I don't have symmetry, but it's uh, it's still like just like really quick like alterations I'm making to it. So it's not like if I'm wasting like so much time. Plus, it's gonna help me not having to repose the character. So, like, at the end of the day, I don't really know like if I'm saving or time or wasting time, but I don't feel like that there's going to be like a strong difference between the both of them. So, whatever. All right, soon done with the back. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a whole section completed. My urge for a sense of completion will be satiated soon. I'm going to check the chats really soon. All right. All right. Okay, that's going to be good for that part. So for the entire back section. We're going to do with that. I'm going to try to not have to rework the synthetic muscles because that's going to be a bitch to rework. All right, let's do our best with that. Hey Marco, hope you're doing great, man. Thanks, Jesus. There's a bit of a pose. Yeah, indeed. When do I typically break symmetry in a character? Well, depends on the pose. Actually, it's normally I try to do everything that is like like absolutely symmetrical in the character, and I broke the pose pretty much at that level after. There's a lot of stuff on that character, to be honest, and I'm not even asking myself like what it is. It's just like purely like gut feeling, gut feeling, sci-fi. sci-fi visual style with no sense and purpose. It's very, very freehand, this character. But I like it nonetheless. I thought this part would have been hard to clean, but so far I find it not bad at all. Okay, let's give it a bit of a flatten. Whoops. Hmm. Maybe I'm just gonna smooth these. I'll check the chat pretty soon. Just want to get to checkpoint E area. What's happening here? Jeez, why is it doing that? All right, there we go. Maybe I'm gonna add like okay, so the synthetic muscle and what's connecting them, and then I'll be done with this part. All right, good, cool. Um, Hi Marco, how's it going? Have you taken a look at some of the Sinner contest whip? Do you already have some personal favorites? I did, yeah, I do look at the whips, and there's some pretty good ones actually. I'm not going to really like talk about my preferences for the moment. I'd rather just like have the contest go forward. But I'm always taking a look, and yep, there's a few ones that actually are uh, are resonating with me. So that's pretty cool. I'm really loving seeing the seeing people like going at it. So no, it's nice. That's one of the cool part from having this like contest is just like seeing people getting inspired and working on something. Always a cool thing. So yeah, and for those who don't know, we're running a contest on our Discord server. There's some pretty cool prizes and everything. So if anybody's interested, just jump on our server and yeah, participate in our contest. Marco, random question: what character from all the millions you had done do you think is the most complex and better in terms of design? Speaking of personal project, man, I don't know. I don't know. It's I'm not sure I can answer in terms of like which one I it's like my favorite and most complex and all that stuff. I never really like do a character because I want it to be complex, so it's a question that's kind of like hard to answer. What I'll say is that like one character that's really that I really love the design is the Archangel Michael from the New Apocalypse series. This is a character that I'm very happy. I'm very happy of its design and everything. I'm gonna redo them on the other side. Oh, on the other side they're already much cleaner, actually. I'll just need to rework the cavity line. Okay. Now for the actually, you know what? For the borders here, I hope this trick is gonna work. But I like to just to use like inflate, just like a low dual degree inflate, just to close in the like the cavities. It kind of like also help. This just helps to make it look cleaner, I feel, in general. Those little sections here. There's a lot of like pixelization on the muscle here, but like with the added effects on top, I don't think they're really gonna show, so I'm just gonna ignore them. I'll accentuate the cavities over here. They are a bit too shallow. There we go, looks better. And finally, those like little details here. Don't know how to maybe just by hand like this, yeah. So once I'm done with like cleaning everything, I'll also need to add the poly paint on him because on my other render, like this on this render here, I kind of like painted in Photoshop the color differences and everything. I just like rendered like everything, and I rendered everything in every material and did all the post process in Photoshop. But this time I'll need to have them on the actual character. So yeah, that's something that's gonna need to be done. Oh, by the way, thanks for the Prime subscription, Miguel. Very cool. I've just saw it right now. I'm gonna take a better look at the chat very soon. But thank you so much. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. So the resolution is much better. Perfect. Let's There you go. All right, that's good. That's cool. Let's save this. All right, let's look at the chat. Also, for what you're currently doing, is the red painting just to keep your focus on the part you're currently working on? That is absolutely correct. With the levels of those artists on your Discord, I'm feeling both inspired and demotivated. I just feel my character I'm doing gluttony is never interesting enough. Well, I mean, look, it's it's totally fine to feel like this, and I would say don't really stop yourself at that if you can, because like you can still have fun despite like all of that, right? At the end of the day, the contest is, I mean, it's fun to win for sure, but I think that like participating in the contest is the biggest it's the best thing you can give to yourself. So I encourage you to go forward and not be too critical with your work. Just try to, I mean, or you know what, be critical, but just try to have fun while doing it. I'm thinking I might actually try to do like the saliva on the this character maybe as well. It could maybe be like a fun thing I can try to do now. Those little like hair as well. I don't know how it's gonna actually like come out in the render now. I just took note of that. Miguel, une petite frette pour tout mon Denis. J'avais pas lu ce que tu as dit. Merci, man. Hey there, I wanted to ask, like, how do you texture these huge model? Like, I know basic 3D modeling, like texture map and stuff. If you look at my streams, I basically show how I decimate my models, create automatic UVs with Rism, and I texture them in Substance Painter. But you can see the entire process. Plus, I'm going to go through the entire process again with this character. Oh, nice. I agree. The Archangels are dope. Thanks, man. Yeah, just to be like really like more descriptive about like which one I was talking about. Everything like from my New Apocalypse universe is pretty much like the stuff I'm the most proud, I'd say in general. But like this character, Archangel Mikael here, that's pretty much like the one that I'm the most happy. You know, I really like the idea of the character design and everything. So yeah, and we're gonna actually have it printed pretty soon, as far as the plans goes. So yeah, there's there's that. Really looking forward to it. I really like this guy. I mean, Death is also like one of my favorite for sure now. And the rendering technique I'm using to right now is basically that what I used for these characters as well now. Just so you know. Useless but funny question. When's the last time you or Cedric modeled something in Max or Maya? I'm trying to get in the habit of leaving ZBrush and open another program. Of not leaving ZBrush. Okay. Last time that I modeled something in Max or Maya, I don't know, like except for like a few like exceptions, like a few like a rare exceptions of something, I'd say probably I don't know, like 8 years ago. Where's the body of my character? Oh my god, right there. Okay. Starting to get tedious, I'd say. Kind of like looking forward to move to something else. Also, like, there's like a possibility that I'm being way too careful for like what I'm trying to accomplish. Too careful with the amount of polish I'm putting in. I mean, because there is a probability that like even without doing those, that the thing would come out relatively correct for my needs at the end. But I mean, like, I'm fine with just like going through the motion and not taking any chances. I mean, at the end of the day, it shows like a few little like techniques for you guys and gals, and that mesh is already relatively clean. Not much thing to do on it. Time for this one. Let's do the other side. Oh, I didn't see that cavity on the other one. Yeah, smooth directional really does a lot to kind of like do those like quick cleanup of the edges and everything. And just deepening these, and we'll be good. All right. What else? What else? Well, I'll do these first. There's going to be a Dynamesh to do on this. The new AGX color transform looking dope, along with already existing denoiser. Been cutting the per frame down super. You're talking about what software? Benavire and Arnold, dude. Past years just tried out Blender 4.0. So I'm gonna do some pretty heavy Dynamesh on this. Oops, the resolution went down. It's pixelating, huh? Maybe I should split them before. Yeah, there we go. And then I merge them. And then I redynamesh them. No, I still get this. Okay, so what I will do instead is Boolean them. I don't know if I can Boolean them like at that level. It's pretty heavy. Let's try anyway. Or maybe, you know what, let's not be silly. Let's Dynamesh this first. So we're at the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna need to stop like pretty soon. This whole like phase of like polishing is taking me actually more time than I thought. I thought I would be able to finish it in 2 streams, but I'm still missing like the thing on top of his head plus like the face part. On top of that, I want to add some like saliva and hair also, and work on the poly paint of the character. So I still have a bit of time to spend in ZBrush actually before I move forward. But it's fine. It's all good. We need to do that. Plus, it's like it's a fun process. So it is what it is. All right, Dynamesh. That should be good. Now let's boolean all of that together. There you go. Now let's redynamesh this. There you go. And put that on our character. Yep, just that is going to be enough. Okay. Do I have time to clean this part? No, I really need to go back to my things. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Next stream, we'll clean this whole like thing here and whatnot, and it's gonna be super fun time. All right. Well, you know what? Let's start a raid. And yeah, so okay, cool. Anyways, call off. Thanks for joining in this week. So yeah, next week is going to be the finishing of one part of the process, starting a new one. So we're moving forward. We're ever moving forward, and it's starting to get pretty interesting. So, anyways, new character. I'm excited about that. Thanks for joining again, and I will see you. I will see you next week. Yep, I'm pretty certain I'm going to see you next week. So that's it. Have a good week, everyone.